welcome to Big Brother Cycling. We're happy to have you back on the channel, and welcome back. We are going to take a little trip up to Summit Lake, Wisconsin here on this particular trip. And Joe and I went up from South Bend over to the Dells, and then on up to went up to Wausau and spent the night, and then Saturday morning we disembarked at Summit Lake, and we'll see a little bit of that in a moment. But from Summit Lake we went east over to Parrish via the ATV trails and ATV routes. From Parrish up to Rhinelander, again following a lot of the trails and a lot of the area up in there. Had lunch in Rhinelander, came over to Monaco, and then south through and around Pelican Lake, around Lake Echo, and then back to Summit Lake. About a 110, 120 mile journey, but it was really a spectacular day of cycling. We did go through a little bit of puddles and so forth, but it was absolutely a stunning day. So sit back and enjoy the ride as we take you around Rhinelander County and Oneida County, and we give you some of the sights and sounds up there, and when we come back, we'll start the show. Thanks. So we started our trip from Summit Lake, Wisconsin. Summit Lake, from its website, Summit Lake is a 279-acre lake nestled in the heart of Rhinelander County, Wisconsin. It's just 18 miles north of Antigo and 4 miles south of Elko. Summit Lake is in the heart of lake country up there, and Summit Lake is known for its tannic, root beer-colored water. The lake is relatively shallow with a maximum depth of 29 feet, but because of its gradual slope and sandy bottom, Summit Lake is great for swimming with kids. Alright, so come along with us as we leave some of the fire roads and head up onto some of the actual ATV trails. This set of trails back here were well groomed, but yet they still had plenty of loose rock. They had other opportunities for challenge, and of course they were still fast. If you're an experienced rider, I think you'll absolutely love them. As a beginning rider, I really enjoyed myself up here on the rocks and on the trails themselves. The terrain is awesome between the pine trees and the blue skies of Wisconsin. It was just really a fantastic ride up there. Our trip today takes us up to Rhinelander County. From their website, it says, "Gather here, friends, and follow the trail of life to the County of Trails." Located in the heart of the North Woods, Rhinelander County manages over 130,000 acres of forest lands for the use and enjoyment of the public. Whether you prefer to enjoy the scenic beauty of the North Woods by hiking the Ice Age Trail, or by riding designated trails by ATV or snowmobile, or in our case motorcycle, Rhinelander County has a recreational trail for you. Come and enjoy the sense of community that defines Rhinelander County. Experience a friendly and relaxing atmosphere while you shop, dine, or play. In Rhinelander County, you're together with friends, and I will back that up 100%. We had an absolute stunning time up there, and I will say that the people were incredibly friendly and helpful, and at the same time just really open to enjoying the ATV trails that are up there.
Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we're riding up in central Wisconsin. We started around the Summit Lake area. We're going to find out what's available up here for dual sport riding. There's an ATV trail just up the road that we'll start on, with many trails or ATV routes. So routes being the road and trails being the dirt. So let's see what we can find. We're headed out. All right, so we're still heading towards Parrish, Wisconsin here. I guess there's just maybe a restaurant there, and that's about it. But really nice fire roads. We just saw some wild turkeys in the road, and Joe was careful to go around those guys. We don't want to harm any wildlife or any problems out here. So hello, I'm Joe, and that's my brother Dale in front of me. Welcome to the channel. We're going to try and do some riding, and I hope you'll come along with us. This road is absolutely gorgeous. Just a little dusty, a few bumps, not bad. Nice elevation changes in and out of shadows to shade to sunshine. and really just a nice, enjoyable enjoyable day here out on the trails of Wisconsin. Again, our launching point was Summit Lake Park, and now we're headed over to Parrish. And I think into the next county is probably the next route after we go through and exit Parrish. But this is just awesome back here. You can see we've got the trees and the woods, nice shade going around us, and just wonderful riding. So if you're ever in this area up here, this is an opportunity to come up, see Wisconsin. Looks like we got a bit of a switchback there, and then heading into definitely a different area here. All right, let's see what we've got, and we'll continue on from there. So it looks like it's a launch point. Lots of ATVs jumping off this morning.
And we did find this launch point, and we were just looking around, and unfortunately Joe had kind of a little misstep.
Not sure where this is at. But
He
cool.
talked to me, he was looking at me, and this guy started to come around his left-hand side or right-hand side there, which obviously we didn't make any friends on that one. And then, of course, the gentleman was going to show us what kind of a friendly Wisconsin place this is by doing that to Joe and myself. You know, I get it. We were in the wrong, and we're sorry for it. But still, that was an uncalled for process right there.
I agree. I agree. So in the Ducati, I aired down the tires just a little bit last time out, and that seems to give me a much better ride on these types of roads. So, still a big bike, 803 cc's, but it's pretty nimble. I like it. It's worked out pretty well so far. There's no place I can't go. It's funny, I hop back on those little 250 and 600 Hondas that I have, and they seem really small compared to this bike, so really enjoying having it. Wow, nice. I'm so enjoying this out here. We got different elevations, but not too crazy climbs or crazy drops or dips. The road is really well done, and this gives me plenty of, I would use the phrase, it gives you plenty of escape room. If you're not an advanced rider, and I'm not, but it gives you plenty of escape room to come out here and just see, you know, if you get in a little bit of trouble in one rut, you can goose the throttle a little bit and jump into another spot, right? So definitely nice to have that little wider area as opposed to, say, a single track where you're going to have to be very technical, and it's going to throw you around quite a bit as you go. And yet, you know, there's enough fun obstacles here that I'm really enjoying this particular riding right now.
Yes, so little did I know that we were about to encounter our first lake across the trail for the day. We had several, 4 or 5 of these throughout the day. They were absolutely a blast, but they were just kind of a bit of a surprise the first time you come up against them. So, you know, Joe stopped, we kind of looked at each other and like, okay, what are we going to do next, right?
I wouldn't say it's that deep. People have gone through it. People have gone through it today. Right?
Yeah, so at this point we're just really deciding what to do. Joe kind of made a false start towards the water, and then I realized, you know what, let's put the XL600 through this for the first time. So I came up against it, and I have to say the water was absolutely amazingly clear against the sky, or I guess not clear, but definitely flat. And glass-like, so I got a great reflection off of that. And then this is kind of a shot of Joe and I.
Man, it looks like we have to ride through a lake today. With no idea how deep that is. Yeah, we've done it.
So again, Joe takes off here a little bit at first, and I think he's still, you know, trying to decide how deep this is and if he wants to take his motorcycle through first. In retrospect, this was no big deal at all, but it was a lot of fun, and I will say this, the water was definitely cold in that upper Wisconsin area. Fairly deep, you know, I don't know, maybe a foot deep or so, but when you've not been through it for the first time in a bit, it was definitely a first-time adventure at this stage. So at that point, I went through, and then Joe decides, yeah, what the heck, I'll give it a shot as well.
Nice!
So that wasn't the only water of the day. As we went through, we came across, you know, maybe 4 or 5 of these puddles like this. It was a lot of fun. Some were really deep. This one kind of threw me off to the side there, and then I just kind of had to stop. Joe decided he came right through after that. And, you know, you can see that the water is moving pretty quickly underneath his tires there. And if you look at it from my perspective going through, is that essentially just a little pause, and then all right, let's go ahead and do this thing. So we weren't quite as timid as we were on the first large water puddle that we came to, and then by that time Joe kind of had his water legs under him. The Ducati had gone swimming enough that he said, okay, let's go ahead and go through this. I will say this one was probably the deepest of them all. And it was a lot of fun, and it was just a great day for riding out there.
All right, so we are in historic downtown Rhinelander, and this is their awesome courthouse here. First rural zoning clearance, dedicated to the men and women of Oneida County who serve, and especially to those that give their lives so that we could be free. That is an awesome courthouse looking place, no doubt about it. And then the town, I think, has this HODAG, First Rural Zoning Ordinance. All eyes on the HODAG, and I'm not sure what that means, but essentially there's something there that is like this horned lizard, and who knows. But awesome little courthouse here up in Oneida County. All right, let's go.
So coming out of Oneida County and Rhineland, we hit some more trails, and about to see my little brother absolutely whiff it on this one, but you can't really tell from the filming, but this actually had quite a steep grade, not to mention a significant amount of loose rock trail, and it was just absolutely a delight to be able to traverse the trails for the day. We had so much fun, just challenging ourselves again. Both of us are really kind of learning how to ride these trails, how to ride a lot of these backwoods and fire roads and so forth. One, keeping it safe, and two, really enjoying ourselves as much as possible while watching out for each other. After all, we're out there and we're really trying to be safe and have fun and come back all in one piece, right? So we did have a lot more fun and a lot more water, and sit back and enjoy as we go through a few more trails.
These are badass trails. All right, so we had a little confusion back there. Wasn't sure if we were heading into the Oneida Forest or to another one, but definitely this is so nice out here riding around through these trails. And fire roads, back roads, ATV trails. And they're fast, they're smooth, they're sandy, and they're challenging. They're just exactly what I was hoping to find up here in Wisconsin. All right, so we are south of, what's this, Elko? It's kind of a nice little bridge and waterfall, or stream area back there with some rocks in it. So what you're seeing in front of you is an absolute amazing set of fire roads or back trails. And Joe and I have been running these for about 15-20 minutes. South out of Tomahawk, south and east out of Tomahawk, Wisconsin. And it's just, they're absolutely fantastic. They're well maintained. These are not open to ATVs, so they've not been completely crushed by all the guys doing the burnouts and the ATV runs on them. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it leaves the roads in awesome condition, as you can see. And they're curvy, twisty, and up and down a little bit. And we've just been having a dynamite time here with the ride. That was cool, wasn't it? I'm really enjoying the forest road. Do we want to get on a trail or keep going a little bit east? It's nice. Okay. It's a good speed. It's cool. Yeah, we got to go south somewhere. At some point, south and, south, we got to keep going that way. Hey, this is Joe. We're in Oneida, Wisconsin, riding some of the national forest. We enjoy riding out here, and you guys make it possible. If you like what we do, hit the share button below or the subscribe button, and we'll keep riding.
Well, that's going to wrap it up for our trip over to Summit Lake, Wisconsin. You know what? We appreciate you spending your time with us. We know you could be doing anything else in the world than spending it with us, but you've actually spent it here watching the Big Brothers cycling. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button. It always helps out the channel. If you really like it, hit that subscription button for future videos to come from Big Brothers Cycling. And if you'd like to share, of course, that's always welcome. We appreciate that greatly. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I know we enjoyed the cycling up there. And until we see you again, keep on riding. Thank you.